2, 3.
Welcome to Cloud Not Found. So this is my vanity. If you were expecting Instagrammable, aesthetic, this isn't it. This is gonna be convenient, conventional, functional. Not so much, I'm not giving you New York City apartment bathroom, ornate mirrors, everything's color coordinated. That's not what it is. But regardless, gonna give you a little tour of all the products that I use, the stuff that I use, like for packaging and such, and everything that I mention. Well, not everything, as much as I can find will be linked down below. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the tour. First up, we've got my mirror. It is from Swiitch Beauty. It's a really good size. It was about like almost 1,000 rand, so like 900 and something, but it's really good for its price. Like, it's really sturdy. It's like this solid heavy base. It's got 6 LED lights, and when you switch them on, you can also change it from warm light to cool light. So if you can see, you turn it on the back, and then when you switch it on, see, this would be the yellow light, and you can like switch it into the white light. Boom, boom, boom. You can also rotate the light, but I'm not going to because I was about to expose my pajama pants, and you don't need to know that, you don't need to see that. So this is the top of my drawer, aka like the main showcase vanity situation. And then these two drawers also have makeup in them, but it's more makeup that I don't use often. Getting into the bulk of things, let's start with this section right over here. So these are like skincare or like prep items, I guess. So we've got this little lip sleeping mask from Klavu that I got from Seoul of Tokyo. It's basically like a really luxurious lip balm. I use it at night, but also like before I do my makeup. And then we've got this eye gel or like eye serum. Yeah, you can basically use any eye cream, but I've got this one because it's got these little roly thingies on it. If I could just open it. Yeah, so it's got these little roller things on it, so if your eyes are feeling a little puffy before you do your makeup, this is a great one. And yeah, it's just like preps your under eyes for concealer and makeup. Then we've got my brush set. Ignore some of them are dirty. I literally did my makeup now for this video. Yeah, so these are the brushes that I use the most. So you've got like powder brushes, face brushes, eye brushes, the works. Most of my brushes are sets. I've gotten either from BH Cosmetics. They're really affordable sets and they're really good quality. They're all synthetic fibers, so cruelty free. And then like I've got miscellaneous ones like these ones from Real Techniques. You can get those at Clicks. Some from like Etude House, like from It Cosmetics. But yeah, I'll leave a link to everything down below. And then this holder is actually a pencil holder from Mr. Price Home. Mr. Price Home has like pretty cute little like trinkets here and there, and like they're often like on sale, so they can double up as makeup stuff. Case in point, this stand thing for my palettes. If you take a look over here, I don't know what you call it. What do you call it? Like they hold files or like envelopes or like books, and you can stack them up like that. But I use these to keep my palettes upright because I feel like it's just more presentable this way and like easier to access, because before it was just kind of laying on the table. I've got this little thing which is like my most used everyday products. Like every single makeup look, whether it's just like quick out the door natural or it's like a full beat, these are things that I'm always going to need. So I've got eyebrow stuff. They're all from ABH. Ride or Die eye primer, can't live without it. I have Asian lids, or like hooded lids as they call it, so eyeshadow will crease on me, and this will save me from that. And I've got 3 concealers. These 2 are from Vanity Beauty. One's a lighter highlighting shade, one's more like a closer to my skin tone spot corrector shade, and then this one I got is from Benefit, thinking that it was my skin tone shade. It is not. It's way more peachier, so I use this kind of like a corrector. As for the holder, it is in fact a perfume packaging. Getting into the actual palettes, we've got my 2 most beloved, Ride or Die. I love them forever. I would sell my soul to Pat McGrath. These palettes. This is the one that I got like literally yesterday. You might have seen it on my stories. It is the Divine Rose Mothership 8. Mothership 8. It's the more pinky one. Then this one's the Bronze Seduction that I got this like last December while I was on holiday. My first ever Pat McGrath, but like I put these at the front because they need to be on display and they're heavy as hell, but I love them. Then this is a ColourPop and Biddy collaboration palette. Biddy is like a subscription service that's created by Pony Park. She's a South Korean beauty YouTuber and also like a makeup artist. She's really cool. And then this is my Holy Grail blush palette from Swiitch Beauty. I'm sorry if it's looking a little dirty. It is white packaging and these are cream blushes. But yeah, the bubble blush palette is the perfect thing for people like me who don't like blush. This bad boy over here, you've got really like muted shades. They're not very bright. They've all got like a bit of brown to them, so they blend really well. They're like sheer but buildable, so you're not gonna look like a clown, and it's great for all skin tones. And yeah, and it's multi-use. Great price, great quality. You can use it on your eyes, on your lips, on your cheeks, and that's why these 3 have weird scoops out of them, because I like to wear them on my lips, but obviously I can't bring this thing with me if I need to touch up, so I scooped them out and put them in a little pill case. I'll show you that in a bit, but that's a life hack. If you have stuff that you can't maybe take with you for touch-ups, scoop them and put them in a pill case. These are my lesser used palettes. So first up, we've got, this is my very first eyeshadow palette. If you're on a budget, you need an eyeshadow palette, you're just like a beginner and you just want, you know, some basic brown tones every day, but you can also be like a little smoky, you can like spice it up a little bit. This is solid. You can get it at Clicks or any of the standalone NYX stores, but like super affordable, great quality, great tones, looks good on all skin tones. Highly recommend. But you know, I ventured out into more products, so I don't use it as often, but still pretty great. And then we've got this Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette, but this is also a really nice everyday, you know, neutrals, browns. It's pretty good. This was one of my like first big purchases. Big, but like Juvia's Place is really affordable for like the quality, the sizes, the variety, and it's a black owned brand. We love to see it. Black female owned brand, that is. Like literally their quality is like amazing for like the price that you're paying. So yeah, but obviously it's a very colorful palette, so you're not going to see me using it like that often. Then this guy at the back over here, this is the Zodiac palette from BH Cosmetics, the same brand that makes the brush sets that I buy. It's also another one of those like colorful palettes, but it does have some neutral brown tones that you can use for every day. These baked shimmers are gorgeous. They're like so insanely metallic, and this is like a highlighter in the middle. These are all mattes. Mattes are also super blendable. It's amazing quality for also a very affordable price. And then we've got the big bad boy, Morphe. This is the Morphe 39A Dare to Create Artistry palette. So, you know, there's like the James Charles one, which is like supposed to be like a rainbow palette. Now think of this as like a rainbow, but like muted down. So if you're trying to branch out into like a little more color, but yeah, see, it's like mostly like everyday neutral colors. You got your browns, your sort of like nude, light skin nude tones, but you've got like your deep browns over here, some brown tones over here. But if you're trying to like venture out into like a little bit more color, but like not very bright colors, this is great for you because you've got like some berry tones, muted. You've got some more muted blues, greens, they're like more mossy, army greens. Like everything's very wearable, it's not very intense. So yeah, a pretty solid palette. Morphe also has pretty good prices. Yeah, eyeshadow formula is also pretty good, but I think the only drawback of Morphe, these like big palettes, is the fact that they're like so big. At least for me, I don't end up using it as often because it's so large. So then we've got this little desk dustbin that I got like years ago. It's actually pretty convenient because I can throw like wet wipes or like used tissues or Q-tips into this little thing. Branching off into this section, the more busy section. Okay, let's start from the front. We've got this Oliverier, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, squalane oil, 100% squalane oil. I bought this from Seoul of Tokyo as well. I like to mix like a drop or two into my foundation or my concealer. Makes it more luminous. I have oily skin, but I don't like matte foundations or matte anything in general, I guess. Yeah. Then we've got this guy. This has all of my eye pencils, eyeliners, mascaras, lip liners that I use often, and also glitter glue because I really like glitter, and for most people glitter is not an everyday necessity. For me it is, so that's why this bad boy is still in here. But the great thing about this is the holder. It is from the urology hospital. I got this from my dad. He just got these little cup holder thingies from I guess a meeting at one of the hospitals, and now I use this urine sample cup. Okay, it's not a urine sample cup, it's a pen holder, but it's from the urology hospital, so I like to think it's a urine cup. And I put my stuff in here. And then we've got this guy. It's the cap of that perfume holder I was talking about. This is where I keep all of my matte lipsticks or liquid lipsticks or just like traditional lipsticks that I use often. So I've got some Etude House, NARS, Sunny's Face is a brand from the Philippines. They have amazing lipsticks. They're like my favorites now, but they don't ship internationally, so it's a whole process to order them. But like, if you happen to go to the Philippines by any chance, please try these lipsticks out. They're amazing. They're like so smooth, and like they have this like velvet texture. Love them. This lipstick I got in Burma. I've never heard of this brand. I literally don't know anything about this brand, but look at the packaging. It's like so gorgeous though. But yeah, I've got some Tarte liquid lipsticks, more Etude House. I've got a little ABH mini. I don't wear liquid lipsticks a lot because my lips are like a butthole. They're super wrinkly, so liquid lipsticks are just not my vibe. That's why we have this boy, which is just gloss. I have so many. We have Carity, LA Girl. If you're looking for really good glosses, but like topper glosses that have like a lot of glitter in them, these ones from LA Girl also sell them at Discount. Super affordable and like gorgeous. Highly recommend. I've got some Maybelline. This guy, it's like a pigmented lip gloss, and it lasts really long. You wouldn't think a lip gloss would last long, but it really does. It's great. It's one of my faves. Got Patrick Ta. We've got two Pat McGrath minis. We've got these 3 minis that I got a while ago from like a Chrissy Teigen collaboration with Becca Cosmetics. And this is also another holder that I got from Mr. Price Home. I think this one's a candle holder though, but again, it was like on sale and I was like, yeah, she's looking cute, you know? So I got this to hold my stuff. This little thing. This is my Juno & Co sponge. It's one of those sponges that has like a weird microfiber thing going on. Like it's kind of fuzzy on the outside, but it's actually quite nice to use, I won't lie. And you use less product because it doesn't really soak it up. It's like a brush and a sponge in one, but really nice. And then I bought like a kit, so I got this little stand for free. Yeah, this is my eyelash curler. It's a little gunked up, I'm sorry, I forgot to clean this guy, but it's from Miniso. They sell eyelash curlers. They're pretty good for their price. These are like hair clips that I use to pull my hair back. They're from Sorbet, I think I got them at Clicks. Okay, then this is like my other everyday use stuff. We've got face palettes, eye palettes, single eyeshadows, such and such. So we've got Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette. It's got a highlighter, blush, and bronzer. It smells like peaches. It is delicious. Then there's this face design and contouring palette from Etude House that I've had for like a while. I haven't been using it a lot lately because I just haven't felt like contouring a lot. We've got the Fenty Beauty powder. Then we've got this Sunny's Face air blush. Also, fave blush. I wish I got more than just one shade. It's the same brand as those lipsticks I was talking about, the Philippine brand. But they're like so soft and blendable. I love it. And I've got this Pat McGrath double-ended highlighter stick. One side is a highlighter, the other side is a balm. It's okay, so you know, like in magazines or like editorial fashion books or whatever, they've got like the glossy lid, glossy skin situation going on. Yeah, it's like that kind of balm. It's like translucent. Then we've got Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. Had this for really long now. I don't use it as much. And then we've got the OG, the Balm Mary Luminizer, like a classic champagne gold highlighter. It's just like so natural. It's not too glittery, not too metallic. Perfect. This is the Melt Digital Dust Highlighters. These are new and it is like my favorite now. It's just the shade Morning Star. Like, it's gorgeous. It's just like this vanilla, like it looks very white, but like on the skin it's actually gorgeous. It's like translucent, slightly pinkish, slightly vanilla. Like, it's gorgeous. I don't know. Then there's these two single eyeshadows from, again, Etude House. They're like super glittery because I really love glitter. I don't know if you can see that. It's like super metallic. But yeah, I keep these little things on as like toppers. Ooh, the only face product or makeup product that I actually like from Lush. This is the Feeling Younger Skin Tint. I don't know why they call it a skin tint when it's clearly a highlighter. But it's like a cream texture and it's great for no makeup days. Like, I mean, I don't mean no makeup days. I mean like you're not wearing anything on your face but you just kind of want to glow. This is great. And then we've got these two little stacks from Kaja. They're adorable. They're little stacks of eyeshadow, like little curated stacks. Please look at how adorable they are. So, draw one. It's a lot. So these are my less used products. We've got eyelashes. We've got these Eyelure lash. They're like individual lashes, but I literally don't know how to use them. These Kiss lashes, like my literal faves. Like, dude, if you're looking for some solid lashes that are like so, like literally beautiful, Kiss lashes. Sell them at Clicks. Give them a look. This is a lip palette. Okay, you're gonna notice I have like a lot of lip palettes from back when I was aspiring to be a makeup artist, but then I was like, I don't have time. So these were all lost dreams, basically. But anyways, I have this lip palette that I got from NYX. They're really nice shades, but the quality is questionable. And I guess that's why it's discontinued. So, sorry, can't link that one. I've got these two sleek highlighter palettes. They're really good highlighters. They're just very metallic. So, I like more natural highlights, so I just don't use these as often. But like, if you're into like a blinding highlight, these are really good. I've got this Swiitch Beauty matte ink liner. It's like a black pot gel liner. Again, I don't really use pot gel liners often. I use it more for like if I'm doing special makeup looks, so that's why it's in here. This is a H&M cream eyeshadow. I don't know if H&M in South Africa sells makeup, because I don't really go into the H&M in South Africa. Have you guys seen makeup there? If you do, give it a try. It's actually not bad. Then there's like this little loose glitter. I've got these two loose glitters. This one's from NYX, it's just a classic gold. This one's from Can Make. It's a Japanese brand. It's like a very white silver. Then I've got my foundations. I keep foundations in here because I don't wear foundation every day. If you're looking for like literally the best drugstore foundation, it's looking so nasty. I'm so sorry. It's the L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Fresh Wear. It lasts forever, but it looks so skin-like. Like, it's an amazing foundation. And from what I remember, it has really good shade range as well. I'll double check, but it's a great foundation. They sell it at Discam or Clicks because both of them sell L'Oreal. And then this one's from Sephora. It's the like 10-hour wear something foundation, but also pretty good foundation, lasts really long. Got this Cover FX liquid highlighter. This is a Becca powder. It's like that Hydro Mist one. It's supposed to feel like water and like cooling on your face, but I legit felt nothing. But I mean, it's a nice powder. You can give it a go if you want. Got makeup remover here, just like some micellar water situation from a Sorbet. I just bought this one because it's like convenient, because it's this situation, you know, the one where you like pump down and the liquid comes up like that. It's not a pour situation, so I can dip Q-tips, like earbuds, in it to clean up stuff. I've got these two setting sprays. This one's the All Nighter from Urban Decay. This one is the Max Fix Plus, but it's the pink light one. So it's got like this pink shimmer in it. Ooh, fun, pretty. But yeah, I don't use setting sprays that often as well, because again, I don't wear foundation much, so I don't really see a purpose in using setting sprays as much, but they're both really good. I've got a contour stick from Etude House. I've got this lipstick palette from Swiitch Beauty as well. Ignore this little thing, I was just swatching the shades, but also really great value, great shade range. You can mix them up as well. It's supposed to be like a pro palette, but like if you're maybe on a budget but you want to try like a lot of different lipsticks, these are great. They're super creamy, super pigmented. Love these. There's like a random green concealer from NYX. I don't use it as often anymore because I don't really have that much redness, but if you have like redness and you're like a lighter skin tone, this is good. We've got little mini liquid lipstick from Huda Beauty. Lipstick from Maybelline. If you want lipsticks that last really, really long, like they will not come off, these Super Stay Matte inks from Maybelline are pretty good. I've got these little Pat McGrath minis. I'm not ready to invest in a full-size Pat McGrath lipstick kit because I have too many lipsticks. They're super matte, but like they're comfortable. I don't know how to describe it. They're great. I've got some MAC lipsticks. So it's like a normal cream one. This is one of the powdered kiss ones. Those are also really nice. Got some more gloss. Urban Decay lipstick. This is Lancome. What's it called? Juicy Shakers. This is also an Etude House lip palette. It's like reds and pinks and oranges. Again, was part of my makeup artist aspirations, but yeah, so don't use it that often. And we've got this little Urban Decay palette. It's like single eyeshadow palettes, and then you can put them inside like this sort of like empty palette to keep them neat. All of these eyeshadows still beautiful. Urban Decay, I feel like their palettes are kind of boring, but like their individual shadows, they're pretty good. And then onto drawer 2. So we've got ourselves more brushes over here. Again, these ones still got them from BH Cosmetics. This was a random one. I don't remember where I got this from. Do you guys remember when people were like all using these weird toothbrush looking brushes? Yeah, the Soft Glam palette is like the best everyday palette. When I'm on campus, this is the eyeshadow that I'm using all the time. And then underneath that is the Carity 21 Highly Pigmented Matte Eyeshadow Palette. It is like all mattes and it's a rainbow. It's a rainbow palette. I felt like, you know, for my Instagram and when I do rainbow looks, I needed one of these because like I have a lot more shimmers than I do mattes, and yeah, like it's really solid. The quality is great. The price was also pretty good. Then we've got this little mini Laura Mercier Glow translucent powder. So it's like the slightly shimmery version. This is a primer from a beauty blender. It's like a pore primer. I don't use primers that often as well because I mean they work, but they don't do that much for me, so they're just there. Here it is. Here's the pill case that I was talking about. So if you buy one of these little pill cases, you know, the ones that are like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday or whatever, I just scooped some lipstick out, and this is just a great travel case. Life hacks. I'm giving you life hacks. Got Q-tips, always good to have Q-tips handy if you need to clean up your eyeliner or anything. I've got a spare eyeliner at the back. This is a MAC blush. Again, like I said, I don't use blushes that often, and this one's a powder, so even less. But these are sheer tone blushes, which is why I don't mind it. So it's like super sheer, like you really dig in to get some pigment out of it, but that's what I like. It might not be for you. I've got these two glitters from Lemonhead LA. They're these gorgeous chunky glitters. I love them. This is just an empty cushion foundation case from also Lancome. It's empty now, but it's too pretty to throw away, you know, like it's gorgeous. So I keep it and I sort of use it as like a portable mirror situation. And then this is just a highlighter from, I think, nope, it's from Topshop. Again, I don't know if Topshop in South Africa sells makeup, but this was a really nice highlighter. It's very glittery though, so again, that's why it's in here. And then this is like my little toolbox. Got tape in it, scissors, tweezers, lash glues, pencil sharpeners. That's all in this little boy. This is also this is a old cookie tin from Woolies, so I just repurposed it. Then we've got this thing. I think it's to hold utensils in the kitchen. It's also from Mr. Price. It's not that pretty. I mean, it's cute, but you know, it's just a bit bulky to put over there, so I keep it in here. This is lip products that I use less often. I'm not going to go through all of them. It's mostly like some liquid lipsticks, some older lip glosses that I don't use as often, such and such. This guy, I used to use it more often, the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. If you're the type who just wants a skin tint, you don't want like foundation, this is really good. They've got a decent skin range, like shade range, because I mean they're supposed to be sheer anyway, so you can sort of, you know, go off with like a shade or two that's maybe a little bit off. This is some mascara that I don't use as often. I have been really into brown mascara lately, so that's why my black mascara is in here. But this Essence Lash Princess one, the waterproof one, great. Some lip liners I use less, like red ones or like very sheer ones. Some eyeliners I use less often. These are all from Hardy Heart. It's a Burmese brand, so definitely, you know, you're not going to be able to get it, but if there's a Burmese viewer out there, these are solid. Alright guys, so that was the Vanity Tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you're into it. Leave a comment down below if you're curious about anything. And I'll see you in the next one.